Hi, I'm Natalie Ledwell, and today I want to talk to you about how to tackle your personal growth goals with the set point system. Now, without a doubt, life is happening all around us as we speak. The earth is spinning, the clocks are ticking, the waves are crashing, and we're all getting just a little bit older at the exact same pace. So setting goals and sticking to them can be hard when the world is moving at a rate that sometimes seems impossible to keep up with. But I recently talked about the importance of staying committed to personal growth. So when you lead a really busy life, dealing with work and children and relationships and everything else, tending to our own personal development can often take a back seat. You try your best to make your well-being a priority, but many of us run into the slumps and setbacks that can throw us off track. So maybe work is piling up so fast that a month has gone by without even stepping a foot into the gym. Or you've been traveling for business and can't seem to stay on top of a healthy eating plan. Perhaps you're ready to start that new work project, but just can't seem to carve out the right time. Well, if you can relate to anything I've just said, believe me, so can I, because I know exactly what it feels like to veer off track from time to time. So this is why I've decided to incorporate what I like to call the set point system into my life. So what exactly is the set point system? Well, it happens to be a very special guide that I highly recommend that you use to stay on top of your goals while life is happening around you. So it's going to be the structure that you need and the points that you need to tackle your goals with intention and with purpose. Now remember, time is one of our biggest assets, so let's not waste it. Now, under each step that I'm going to take you through in just a moment, you'll fill in your total set points for each task. Then we tally them up at the end to determine a set point range to stay within to make sure that your goal is achievable. And when you incorporate this, you're going to be a goal setter pro in no time. Now, what I'd like you to do is get a pen and paper ready so that you can add up the results and write down the answers as you go through the video. Okay, so follow along with the slides because this is the official guide to the set point system. Now, I'm going to be asking you a series of questions that require a yes or no answer. So your score for each question will either be a 1 for yes or a 0 for no. And you want to answer these questions for this moment right now. And I'll explain what action you need to take in relation to your score at the end. Okay? All right, so step number 1 is setting your goal. So, what you would do is write down, my goal is blank. So what is your goal? So here is where you write down your goal, that you intend to accomplish. So don't worry how long it may take or the tools that you'll need. We'll get to that later. But at this point, we're setting the foundation. So don't worry about being too specific here with your intentions. So do you know what your goal is? Are you able to establish a goal right now in this moment? So write down 1 for yes or 0 for no, if you're not quite sure what it is quite yet. So step number 2 is to evaluate, and this is in different sections. So section A is what's your why? So when it comes to setting goals, your why is just as important as the what. So a goal without a purpose is simply a task on a list. So now's your chance to get clear about why this goal is important and what it will help you to achieve. So do you know your why for your goal in this moment? Write down 1 for yes and 0 for no. Okay, so step number 3 is to reflect. So this section has 3 parts. So section A is, have you achieved this or something similar in the past? So here you're going to determine if a previous goal or something similar to your current goal has been successful in the past. So think of this as your aptitude for getting things done. So have you reached a goal similar to this in the past? So write down 1 for yes and 0 for no. Okay, section B for this section is, did you have enough time? Again, did you feel like you had enough time to dedicate to a similar goal in the past? So did you have enough time? 1 for yes, 0 for no. And C is, did you have enough resources? Again, did you feel like you had enough resources to dedicate to a similar goal in the past if you reached something similar? So think about the supplies you needed, the support, the money, whatever you needed to be able to get that job done. So did you have the resources that you needed to successfully achieve that goal in the past? Write down 1 for yes and 0 for no. Okay, so step number 4 is to measure. So this section has 2 parts. So part A is now the right time? So this is the time to be honest about your goal. So ask yourself if it realistically makes sense to tackle your goal right now. So is now the right time to tackle this goal? Write down 1 for yes and 0 for no. And B is, are you able to give yourself wiggle room for this goal? So even if now is a good time to go after this goal, are you able to allocate some wiggle room or breathing room if things take longer than planned? So will not having wiggle room prevent you from achieving this specific goal? So can you give yourself wiggle room and still achieve this goal? Write down 1 for yes and 0 for no. Okay, so step number 5 is your personal log. So what you want to write down here is A, ask yourself, can I achieve this goal today? B, can I achieve this goal in a week? Or C, can I achieve this goal in a month? So for A, can you achieve it in a day? Write yes or no, 1 or 0. 2, can I achieve it in a week? Again, write 1 for yes, 0 for no. And C, can you achieve it in a month? Again, write 1 for yes, 0 for no. So now we're going to tally up all of your total set points from the questions I just asked and see what point range your goal falls into. So this is going to determine the success of your next goal. Okay, so if you've got between 0 and 3 points, what you need to do now is take a step back and reevaluate your needs for this goal and perhaps move some things around to ensure that you have enough time. Now, maybe this isn't a priority for you right now, and maybe something else is more pressing for you. So now's the time to sit back, look at it, reevaluate, and see whether it's something you want to move forward with, or if it's something that you maybe have another priority that you need to focus on. Okay, if you've got between 4 and 6 points, you're almost there. You have just about all of the tools that you need to make this goal a success. So consider focusing more time and resources to get you over the line. Now, if you've got between 7 and 10 points, you need to go for it. You are on your way to successfully achieving your goal. You've got this, you've got everything that you need to do it, and you are just about there. Okay, great, that's it for today. Now, before I go, I'd love to hear from you. So what do you think about the set point system? How many points did you get? And will you use this in the future? Please share your comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the My Movies YouTube channel for more videos on personal growth and the law of attraction. My name is Natalie Ledwell. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.